In this lab, we've been told once again that autonomous system number 65000 should prefer sending outbound traffic as follows. It should use ISP6 as the primary path, ISP1 as the secondary or backup path, and ISP router 4 as the secondary backup or tertiary path if you prefer. At the moment on customer router 1, the router has learnt two default routes, one from customer router 5, one from customer router 2. Show IP route shows us that the default route put into the routing table is via customer router 2. When I trace to 17.121, customer router 3 or customer router 4, the traffic is going to customer router 2 and is then sent to ISP1, ISP3, ISP2, customer router 3, and then customer router 4. So the traffic is not going in the right direction. In addition, if customer router 3 sends traffic to customer router 1, the traffic is going from ISP router 1 to customer router 2 into the autonomous system. So we need to manipulate both the egress and ingress traffic. In other words, both the outbound and inbound traffic to the autonomous system to use ISP router 6 as the primary path. So what I'm going to do on customer router 5 is use a local preference to manipulate the traffic. I'm going to go into BGP, and on the neighbor relationship 28192, I'm going to set the local preference. Now before I do that, on customer router 5, notice that the local preference for routes received from 8192 is not shown in the BGP routing table. The local preference for routes learnt from customer router 2 is set to 100. So customer router 5, when sending traffic to 17.1.2, is actually forwarding the traffic to customer router 2, which in turn is sending it onto the internet. So the traffic at the moment is going in the wrong direction. So again, show iBGP. This network, 17.120, has no local preference when advertised from 8192. That's because that's an eBGP relationship. But it's set to 100 for routes learned from customer router 2, and that's because it's iBGP. Local preference is stripped on eBGP advertisements. So what I'll do again is configure BGP on this router so that when routes are received from 8192, we set the local preference by using a route map. So when routes are learnt, or in other words, when advertisements are sent to the local router from 8192, so inbound to the local router, we're going to set the local preference. So route map, set the local preference, and I'll specify permit 10, it is the default. Set local preference to 200. So once again, just before I press enter, set shows us a whole range of options that we can set on the router. Route maps are extremely powerful. So within the route map, we can set all of these options. So set a local preference, and I'll set it to 200. So clear iBGP star soft, show iBGP. Notice now the local preference is set to 200 for routes learnt from this neighbor. We have a local preference of 200 as well as 100. Notice now that this is the best route. So if we look at the full table, notice for traffic sent to 17.120, we're going to forward the traffic directly onto the internet and not send it to customer router 2. So that is forwarded directly to 8192 and then to 8110.2, 8142, 8152, and 8172. Now looking at this topology, you may say that that is a longer path. Remember, BGP doesn't look at hop count, doesn't look at bandwidth. It does look at autonomous system path length and other options to determine the best path, but bandwidth is not calculated here, and neither are the number of routers within an autonomous system. From router 6's point of view, this network, 17120, is 2 autonomous systems away using this router, as well as 2 autonomous systems away using ISP router 4. BGP does not look at the number of routers within the autonomous system when determining the best path. Okay, so customer router 5 is taking the correct path. What about customer router 1? So on customer router 1, the traffic is still going to customer router 2 and then onto the internet. So traffic from customer router 1 is still using this top path. And that route is in the IP routing table because show IP BGP shows us that this route was selected as the best route and put into the IP routing table. So what we'll need to do on customer router 5 is manipulate the routes advertised to customer router 1. So on customer router 5, show run begin BGP. We are advertising a default route to customer router 1, but what we want to do on that advertisement is make it have a higher local preference. So on that neighbor relationship, we're going to use a route map called set default. You could use any name that you wanted here, but that's the name that I'm going to use. So set default, permit 10, set local preference to 200. Clear IP BGP star soft. So show IP BGP shows us that a route is being advertised into the BGP routing table by the local router. Let's have a look at the BGP neighbor relationship. So what route is being advertised to that neighbor? We are advertising the default route. Doesn't show us the local preference, however. So in customer router 1, show IP BGP. Notice this is selected as the best path. Previously, it was via customer router 2. So show IP route now shows us that BGP is using customer router 5 as the next hop, whereas previously it was customer router 1. So trace to 17.121. Traffic is going to 17.113, customer router 5, and then to ISP router 6. And then to ISP router 4, and onwards to customer router 3. Now again, even though in this topology that looks like a shorter path, remember that this could be a slow link and this a very fast link, or this a bad link and this a very good link. You can be very granular with BGP and manipulate where traffic is forwarded. And this lab is simply showing you how to do that. So we have manipulated the flow of traffic out of this autonomous system for customer router 5 and customer router 1. Now, does that affect customer router 2? So in customer router 2, show IP BGP. We are seeing the local preference on routes. For this one, we are learning about it from 17.17.17.5, which is customer router 5. We are also learning it from the 2 ISP routers. So this one and this one. And this is chosen as the best path. So notice, even though the local preference is higher going via customer router 5, that route is not used because a wait has been configured on this path. So show run begin BGP shows us that wait has been configured on the neighbor relationship. Notice over here, wait takes higher precedence, or is preferred, or manipulates where traffic goes before local preference. So it's higher up the BGP selection criteria. So I'm going to remove that neighbor statement from customer router 2, and then I'll clear the BGP routing table. Show IP BGP now. Notice the path has changed to go via customer router 5. So trace 17.1 2.1. Customer router 2 is forwarding traffic to customer router 3 via customer router 5, and then ISP router 6. So we've got the first part done where ISP router 6 is the primary, but now we need to configure ISP router 1 as the backup and ISP router 4 as the secondary backup.